So let's talk about Germany and the Netherlands. You've got two European powerhouses right next to each other, both massive economic success stories. And on the surface, man, they look almost identical. But if you dig just a little bit deeper, you find they have two totally different answers to one of life's biggest questions. What's the best way to live? And this quote right here, it just nails it. You have two incredibly successful countries, they share a border, but the actual day-to-day experience of living there feels profoundly different. And the reason why isn't some old stereotype about culture or tradition. Nope. It all comes down to the economic engine running under the hood. I mean, seriously, if you just look at the stats, you'd swear these two countries were twins. They both have these incredible social safety nets, super high productivity, and economies that are built on exports. By pretty much any metric you can find, they are fantastic places to live. So, what gives? Where does this huge difference in feeling come from? All right, let's start with Germany. The whole economic philosophy here is really built around one central idea. Your work isn't just something you do for a paycheck. It's a huge part of who you are. This brings us to a really cool concept called industrial depth. See, Germany isn't just about making stuff. It's about mastering the art of making stuff. Their entire economy is designed for the long haul, for stability, for deep specialization, and for careers that last for decades, not just a few years. And you can really see how that philosophy plays out in the real world. You get long-term contracts that give you incredible job security. You have powerful unions that really look out for workers. And that apprenticeship system, it's legendary for a reason. It creates true masters of their craft. There's this immense pride in what you do for a living. Now, what's the trade-off? Well, things can be kind of slow to change, and the bureaucracy can be intense. It's a system that's built for stability, not for speed. So at the end of the day, in Germany, your job title, the company you work for, your specific craft, it's all deeply woven into your personal identity. It's a source of pride, of status, and for a lot of people, a real sense of purpose. Okay, now let's just hop over the border to the Netherlands, where the philosophy is pretty much the complete opposite. Here, work is seen as a means to an end. It is absolutely not the end itself. The Dutch model is all about two things: efficiency and flexibility. It's a global hub for logistics and services, so the economy is optimized for getting things done really, really well and really, really quickly. The focus isn't on a lifetime career with one company, but on maximizing what you can get done in the hours you're actually on the clock. And you can see the results everywhere. The Netherlands has one of the strongest part-time work cultures in the entire world. People are incredibly productive during their work hours, precisely so they can go enjoy their time off. This creates this amazing sense of freedom and way less career pressure. But there's a flip side. That flexibility can sometimes mean there's less opportunity for huge career advancement if you're not on a very specific track. And this is just the perfect contrast to the German model, isn't it? In the Netherlands, your job is a part of your life, for sure, but it doesn't define you. It's what you do to earn a living so that you can go and actually, live your life. Okay, so this brings us right to the heart of it all, the core trade-off between these two systems. It's really a classic choice between two very different but equally valuable things. Let's just put this side by side because it makes it so clear. In Germany, the path often leads to higher full-time salaries, but that comes with longer hours and a whole lot of pressure to climb that career ladder. But in the Netherlands, you get way more free time, a much better work-life balance, but that often comes at the cost of slower income growth over your lifetime. I just want to sit with this for a second because this line is probably the single most important takeaway of this whole thing. Let me say it again. Germany rewards you with money. The Netherlands rewards you with time. Both are absolutely forms of wealth, but the reality is you can't really maximize both at the same time. You have to choose. And this difference in what you get paid with money or time leads to a much deeper difference in the national mindset. The German system basically accepts and even expects a certain amount of struggle and sacrifice right now for a bigger payoff down the road. The Dutch system, on the other hand, is designed to minimize struggle in the here and now, even if that means putting a ceiling on those potential long-term rewards. Okay, so where does that leave us? What does this all mean? Ultimately, this isn't about which country is better. It's about figuring out which system clicks with your own personal values. The German model poses this really profound question. It's about legacy, it's about mastery, it's about that deep, deep satisfaction that comes from dedicating your life to building something really significant, whether that's a career or a company or a specific craft. And then the Dutch model asks a completely different question, but one that's just as valid. It prioritizes your well-being right now. It focuses on balance and the freedom to enjoy your life outside of the office. It's all about maximizing happiness and comfort in this moment.
So in the end, there really is no right or wrong answer here. One path prioritizes ambition and building a legacy. The other prioritizes balance and being content. The only real question left is which of those questions speaks to you. Your answer probably says a whole lot about the kind of life you really want to live.